Hey guys, Larry here. I go by Quadranim in the verse. I'm a huge fan of StarCitizen and an original backer. I was a huge fan of the original Wing Commander series 30 years ago. During that time, I started designing my own game. Never actually finished it, but it was a big part of my life for the better part of 15 years. The work Chris Roberts did inspired me to elevate my game from a developer and technologist to learning how to become a game developer. I was a self-taught hobbyist and had a vision 30 years ago to develop this huge sci-fi universe of space travel, combat, exploration, trading, and more. It included things like seamless transitions from ground to space. It included indoors and outdoors, walking around on the ground or in your ship and space stations. I had capital ships. I had ships landing and ships and traveling through jump points. Pretty much everything we see today in StarCitizen. Back then we didn't have game engines. It was just the SDK that later became DirectX. But looking back on my work, it does amaze me at the similarities and the ideas I had for this great space opera I had in my head. And now I realize Chris Roberts must have had the same vision all along, just the technology wasn't ready yet to pull it off. I had life-size planets, and I had full streaming, and because of the full streaming, I could actually handle it pretty well back then. I remember my largest planet at the time was about the size of the United States, but I wasn't limited to that. That was just what I built at the time. I had completely seamless transitions from ground to air to space and back again. Didn't look as pretty as it looks today, but it was pretty cool. I recently saw a video that CIG put out highlighting 3.11, and it actually reminded me a lot of some of the work I was doing and really inspired me to put this little montage video together. There's a scene, it's at the corridor of two fighter ships flying down the space station with the cargo containers and the little dogfight that ensues. And it reminded me of a scene that I had put together over 20 years ago on the prototype that I was doing. So I thought, maybe it would be cool. Maybe you guys would like to see some of the work I did. So if anyone wants to say hi, just chat about StarCitizen or chat about game development, my Discord's in the notes, so please come by and say hi. I also run the Jedi-Temple organization within StarCitizen. It's one of the larger Star Wars themed organizations, I think. We're the rebellion against the evil UEE that's tricking everyone into thinking that they're the good guys. We know better. We're trying to stop the UEE's reign and provide support for the small farmers, miners, merchants, truckers, and others who need a little extra protection in these dangerous times. Thanks again, and see you in the verse.